Overland.
Let me just like address this video since it'll kind of serve as a reference for like the first like day one or whatever I do with this shit. Um, I just need to like put my personality out there. I think I don't know. Just trying to make an unedited style of documenting. I really don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm trying to sound like I do know what I'm doing by like making some cool description of what this is, but I really don't know. I document a lot like this, and I don't have any editing tools, or I do. My God, dude, it's gonna take a while for me to get used to the camera. I edit a lot, like I record a lot of shit like this that you never have seen, and I just don't feel like pressing upload on that shit because it's not, edited and like watered down until it's just the vital information that you need, and it's like not boring. The watch retention is going to be through the whole video because of the way I pace it and the arrangement of everything. And I do have those videos I've been working on for so long, just keeping them on the back burner of all the projects I get myself into. But I'll say I'm inspired by Sam Sulek and what he is doing on YouTube, and like how the fuck I didn't know I could just be myself, record it, not have to fucking brain rot edit it, and it could be okay. People would actually connect with me. Like I'm actually someone who could provide value from just being myself and in doing what I love, and maybe finding friends through that. I don't know. Maybe it feels like we're less alone, me doing this, feeling like I have someone out there that's enjoying the conversations we're kind of having, or like just, I don't know, you getting to see what I'm doing, me feeling like I'm not alone and just doing all the shit that I do regardless if I'm recording or not. Yeah, so I have Ableton pulled up right now. I don't know who the fuck's gonna be watching my content, honestly. I'm thinking it might be producers, because this is producer content. So Ableton is a DAW. I don't know how, like, I need to present this information. Is it going to be like beginner producers, or is it going to be advanced producers? I don't know. I'm just going to act like you're my friend, alright? And go from there. So I have Ableton open. I don't need to give you my backstory, really, of all this bullshit. I just need to explain, advise, and give value, I guess, is what I'm going to do. So, what could I do? I can't record vocals today because I'm feeling kind of sick, and my throat is like fucked up right now. So that's kind of ruled out at the moment. But what we can do is maybe work on something that's not necessarily recording. Yeah, let's work on this. Okay, so everyone has their own process in production. I've tried out a lot of different things. It's like whatever works for you. Some people post every song that they make. Some people write fucking 1,500 songs and record and produce and have it finished and post like 2 of them. Me, I like to write until I find an idea that I fuck with really heavy, and then I'll keep coming back to that idea Like it's nice. I used to when I was in my beginning stages, I would be able to finish those ideas that I would fuck with. Like, oh, I keep writing. Oh, I really fuck with this idea. I'd finish it in a day or two. But now, the caliber of production that I'm working at, and like just the amount of like thought and the way I've become a perfectionist, I take a long time with my song, so I can't just do it in like a day or two anymore. Um, and so I'll keep coming back. I'll have those ideas, and I have currently probably like 20 to 30 of those. Um, like, oh my god, this is a fucking crazy idea, or like, this is a really good song idea. Like, it's usually just a verse and a chorus, and that's all it will be for the longest time as I keep coming back and forth to it, re-recording vocals, adding this part, stripping away other parts, making it different, until it just gets closer and closer to being finished. And one day I'm just like, fuck it, let's finish it, and I grind it out. There's really no rhyme or reason for how I do things, is what I'm just trying to say. And also, this is so new to me, just like documenting this, so apologies if I'm weird behind the camera, because this is, I don't know how to entertain someone while I'm doing this. It's like, I mean, I guess it's entertaining in itself. I don't really need to do much, but at the same time I feel the pressure. Why is this bitch going so fucking slow? We're gonna have to like restart this stupid piece of shit. Quit all the applications. Every time I take a little break from music, like a week or something, I'm always like, why the fuck don't I just like, I don't know, I forget like how slow my computer is and how much of a headache it is to actually like do something. You know, the advice is always like, it's so easy to start. Like, the easiest thing to do is to start. Like, it's not that hard, but, or maybe the hardest thing you're gonna, no, I have this mixed up, dude. The hardest thing you're going to do is start. That's the hardest thing, and they are right, because I can't even fucking start this shit, bro. That's why I'm glad I have like a guitar at hand. That's, and also why I've been writing a lot of shit on my acoustic guitar lately, because I don't have like a keyboard that plays by itself. I have this little MIDI keyboard. You can't see it, but it's like down here under my desk, and that only works if I have it like on the computer, because it's only a MIDI controller. It's not like an actual fucking keyboard. Sounds pretty in tune. I just pick it up and just do random shit. So I find something that feels like so I just play something good, you know? That's a sus chord. What is that? Minor third. That tells us it's a minor. Because that could be anything. Right, like I gotta do something like whatever, but I'm that sound better on acoustic? It does sound better on acoustic, so I'm going to record this on acoustic, close this project up because I can come back to it always, and I'm feeling inspired. Yeah, so we're just gonna work with that, see where we go. I think it sounds better with acoustic because in my head I'm thinking I'm gonna if you follow me, you know that I like overproduce everything. And so having some like organic or like grounding element in the song, or like just like being the center point of the song, allows people to like have some familiarity with like the textures, and I don't know, it just kind of bridges everything together. Than like having, you know, just like synthy, electric, everything, and like everything in your entire song cannot be replicated in a live setting or like in actual real life. Yeah, that's cool and stuff. I'm not saying that stuff doesn't work, but personally, I like stuff that has a little like organic flair to it because it just makes it a little more consumable. And it like this is, I don't know, like an electric guitar versus like an acoustic guitar being played is like the difference between like a actual recorded piano versus like a MIDI fucking keyboard. Like it just, they're totally different, you know. If you know, you know. Okay, so got my shit pulled up. I wonder how this recording is going to fucking happen. How is this shit gonna happen? Hopefully this shit will work. We'll see. I'm gonna get some water real quick though. Gotta turn the bitch up. Right there. Yeah. I feel like a really, really high pitched like ringing inside of the headphones. Alright, good. So if I record, what's gonna happen? Nothing. What the fuck? My input device is Scarlett. That's all that should matter, shouldn't it? Not even an input. Okay. How's it not getting signal? Okay, so this is the only way it's going to work. Which means I cut off the audio to this, I believe. Which means, I mean, it's still streaming. I could just sync the audio, right? The audio should be synced, so we'll see how this goes. Put on metronome. I'll get better at this. This is just the first run. Like, if I do 100 of these, bro, I'll figure this shit out. So, I forgot what this shit was. God, this is what sucks. Okay, cool. Let's tune it. Tune it. Tune it, tune it, tune it. God, I hate that buzz sound. You hear that? Got a question. If you have a perfect pitch, do you ever need a tuner, or are you just like, if you're watching this, you get perfect pitch, do you just tune, and you're like, I want to go to a D sharp, F, A, B, G, C sharp. Like, are you able to just be like, okay, yeah, sounds good, like, or how does that fucking work for someone's perfect pitch? Anyways, what tempo is this? I want it to be like in the height. A lot of stuff that I do in like my genre and the space that I'm trying to work with, like hyperpop, hip hop, upbeat pop. I'm like, used to be like indie and pop and soft pop stuff. Like usually that's like 100 to 130 tempo. This is always like in the 140 the lowest, 180 the highest, and all of it's like at halftime. So it's like da, 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 da. But this I don't know. Looks like 153. Let's go with 155. Okay, that metronome was killing my ear. Anyways. Ooh. I love palm muting. These strings are also so dead, I need to replace them. But also, who's purposely using dead strings, you know? And it's not like a pick mute, it's like a... tuning head, dude. I need someone to come over here and just like pinch this thing. Or I get an idea. I'm so ingenuitive. Cause like when I squeeze this, listen. You hear it? Right there. But without it. You hear that little rattle. I don't know if some of you might not be able to hear it, but it's gonna come out in the production of it. Wait, no, sorry. That's more obvious. It's mostly the G string, my bad. Jesus. We're still rolling, hopefully, right? Yeah, we're still good. Oh my god. Wait. I'm stupid. So here it's like so we're just gonna and hey, what do you know? I feel so genius when I figure out problems like this. Look at that. The rattling is gone. I'm a fucking genius, dude. So now it'll sound a little cleaner. And in the long run, trust me, that'll make a world of difference. Like that is how you make do with a fucking $60 Ibanez guitar. With some old strings to make it sound better. Those little tiny tweaks that make it sound just pristine. Just I personally I like, you know, little flaws in there, and you know, like the good magic flaws. I don't like having stuff that's just like, you know, just I don't know. I'm peculiar. God, I need to go back to like 3rd grade English to learn my vocabulary. But I'm just trying to say I'm like very picky with like my sounds. But I'm not like a tone wizard. Like I hear people say like, or not, it's not like I hear people say it. I meant to say, whenever someone is like talking about guitar tones and all this shit, I'm like, you know, completely in the dark on that. Like I don't fucking know shit, dog. All I do is put a high pass EQ, cut out everything below 100, compress it a little, and like that is as far as my guitar mixing goes. I just make sure like it is perfect on time and it is like locked in the grid. It is like every finger pluck is like loud and apparent in your ear, because I think that's just how I find is the best way to record it, because if it's like something where you gotta find the better tone to make your fucking guitar riff sound good, like it's not a good guitar riff. Like if it's not sounding clean out of the box, it's probably not got that sauce to it. And sometimes the effects do make the sauce. Like I just be fucking around, and sometimes I chop up guitar parts so unrecognizable, or I chop up a guitar part so much that it'll become unrecognizable. But that's art as well. I'm not saying trying to be like on my high horse over here, being like, oh, the guitar, my guitar is so much better. Like that's why I mix it like this. But just a general sense for those of you who are like stressing about trying to get like an immaculate tone. If it sounds good out the box, it sounds good out the box. Just make sure it's sounding as good as it can out of the box. You know what I mean? Like make sure. Like I don't have the nicest room, right? Like I'm not fucking rich. Like I can show you a tour or whatever, but I make sure that my room is always fucking clean as shit. You know what I mean? Like I might not have the nicest guitar and recording equipment, but as long as I'm getting the best recording, as long as I'm getting the cleanest, best recording I can, it's going to, it's going to be nice in the end. Like if you don't have a nice car, if you keep your car in pristine, clean condition as best you can, like car wash it regularly, vacuum, keep shit out of the back seat, like it's gonna be feel like a nicer car than what it actually would be if you treated it like for what it is, or the perception of it, whatever. Like I have these panels behind me. These are, don't fall for the scams of fucking the mic shields behind the mic, because those are, where is the mic pointing to? Where is it picking up sound? Right here, right where I'm at. The sound coming from the reflection off the drywall would be entering the mic. Nothing back here is coming towards the mic, because the mic is pointed this way. Nothing is entering the back of it. So any mic shield, yes, it helps barely, because all it will do is block it from going onto that wall and then bouncing back to this and then into the mic. When this, it doesn't matter what goes over here, because these are really absorbent. I actually made these myself with just some fucking insulation, like sound insulation stuff I got from Home Depot, and some wooden frames. This does so fucking much, like you couldn't even imagine. And this is my hack. Like no one taught me how to do this. I just figured, I did a lot of trial and error, and just like any corner of a room right next to my desk, like I can give you a rundown of the setup at some point, but like this is what I found works really good for recording. All my recordings are not the, it's not fucking studio grade, but it is so fucking good for getting this room is hardwood fucking floors. Not even hardwood, it's like plasticky floors, like fucking thin walls, like a popcorn ceiling roof, and not very well furnished. I'm getting very good recordings with just having these up and like 2 other panels around the room. Very good. Anyways, let's get to recording. Okay, so metronome. Let's go. Recording right, like putting the mic right here on the guitar, I find best. It just sounds the best to do it right here. For me personally, you can do your own thing, but you want it right above the hole. I just always have a habit of putting it here to give myself space. That's just what I find best. And 6-8 inches from it, the closer you get it, the more boomy it gets. Boomy is what I said. I don't know if you can hear how the mic situation is gonna work itself out, but yeah. If you want to sound more like this, put it close. If you want it to sound more like thin, like someone's speaking to you from the front of a bus and you're in the back, of course, just move away from the mic. I find about 6 to 8 inches is the perfect length. So, but also if 4 is, you can do more than enough with 4, as long as you know what to do with 4 inches. Okay, anyways. And you cannot go without double tracking your guitars. Like, come on, you're gonna if you get away with without double tracking guitars, you got a fucking killer beat. But it's sex. Come on. Okay, that should be enough to start. bass. I think I got too close to the mic, but we're gonna work with it. Quantizing it all to be that little bell was clean my Mac, just running everything. That little guy was, anyways, this is to just make sure everything's quantized on time. These are my, okay, this one's tight. Oh, I heard a little right there. Right, yep. And a lot of producers don't like their shit that quantized, but I'd say when you have a fake something, when you're dealing with something fake, then it's better to, like, you know, purposely make it off time to make it human-like. But like when you're actually playing something, I think it's best to just lock it perfect on grid, because it's the audio's still just gonna have that like human element to it. And even like you can see my quantizing settings, it's still like not 100%, just whatever. It's not really gonna make that much of a difference, but mostly for like acoustic guitar recording, quantizing, most cases it's better using Complex Pro. Sounds way better. Okay, I want them crunchy and everything, so I'm going to group them. They're already going through a high pass and a little bit of compression, right? They already got that shit going for them. A little bit of low reduction. As far as compression, I'm just looking for some crisp, hard fucking compression here. Getting these shits crispy, dude. And one way to make that shit crispy, add some OTT. I usually use this because I used to use Logic and I just started using Ableton, but I just want to get used to using this because I feel like I have more control out of this. What's cool that I could use probably is a drum bus. This thing just has a... That's not drum. Not in this instance. Something like a little more like fast attack. What has a fast attack? 1176. Let's see if this bitch... Wait, is this in mono? Delete that. I don't know what the fuck I was doing, dude. Okay. Now compression is bringing out a little harshness, so I don't... still want like the high. Maybe a little saturation. Sorry. This is where you can also get cool. You can just like thing going. Just put a clap just to get the feel. Just get the feel. You know what I mean? Just to get a little rhythm going. We'll see where I go from here. Out. I'm hearing it in my head. We'll go with that for now. That's not what I'm probably, but I guess it's going. doubt. It's not my fault. Big emotion, my fault. Hey, hey, yeah, itty bitty, itty bitty, take it back. I'm gonna look back at the recording. Let me stop the video real quick. Type thing. You know what I mean? Just like murmuring something you kind of hear. How the vowels would sound. Mostly it's the vowels, right? Singing is all about your vowels. And like the way that your mouth shape is and the way it feels and all that jazz. Just most of it, you practice it, right? But a lot of it is once you have it practiced in you, it's just like magic. Like you just don't think about it. You just feel it. And whatever comes out is usually what you're feeling, you know? As long as you're somewhat practiced and know what you want, it's all good. As long as you get, like, taste is all that matters. You know what I mean? Anyways, let's get to recording. Fan and power on, volume not too high, a little water, a little splish splash. I'm hearing like a hard auto-tune. Insert new track. Color that bitch recording. Always color my recording tracks dark red. And name it. Is that dark red? The fuck? Get this shit out of my face. Wait. No, yeah, I'm fine. Wait. Yeah, actually. C sharp, minor. Let's go with waves tune. Because it's less latency on it than Antares. Let's dial it pretty tight. Let's go to C sharp minor. And let's see where we go. I feel my fall. I don't ever wanna see you fall. Putting that second off in Lord. I don't ever wanna find his head. Putting my foot in it, turning it dread. But I just want but I just want I don't ever wanna see you fall. Putting that on the never night. I won't lie, I can't lie. I've been waiting for the I never wanna feel my fault. Put in every second. I don't ever wanna see you call, but I'm putting that session on, putting that shot. Putting bottom to the session. Put on my faith and I cannot. It's heaven in my mind and not. Every time put on my feet, I swear I'm blue mind. But everything you take away, say away from you and I can't pretend I'm out of love. I don't put on my faith and I cannot. It's evident in my mind and not. Every time put on my feet, I swear I'm blue mind. But everything you take away, say I don't ever wanna see you call, but I'm putting that session on, putting my shot. Putting bottom to the session on the floor. Putting on my shit and it's getting on the floor. And now it's lyric writing time. This part is usually the hardest part. And we've been at this for like 2 hours, so let's see. This is a good view. Yeah, I think this is a fine view, right? right next to me. I'm just gonna shit and fart with this. Nothing too serious at the moment, but it could turn into something that like is a little more meaningful as we write. Let's just write something. So it sounds like in both instances when I recorded, I started with I don't ever wanna na na na. So I'm gonna start the line with I don't ever wanna no no no, but I'm done na na na. I don't ever wanna see you call, but it feels like inauthentic writing my song like this, like all recorded and all documented, because I feel like I'm focused on trying to make content while also like this isn't how I write music. Like I write music to find an escape, like by myself, and I'm writing about shit like that is so close and dear to me, and just putting that in I feel like I'm exploiting it in a sense. It makes me kind of put myself in a shell and like not express myself in ways that I normally would. But I'm gonna try not to do that and try to be real as fuck. So yeah, it might seem a little corny and cheesy, and that's because I'm probably like afraid to be vulnerable in this kind of environment, in this setup. But just bear with me. I'll try not to, but I probably am. But bear with me. I don't wanna see you go, see you go. I don't ever wanna see you call, but I'm craving that. I don't wanna see you go, but I'm craving your call. You gonna hit me when I don't ever wanna see you call, but I'm putting that session on. Place is that how can I find happiness in place as that place as I plot and scheme on how the fuck to leave the state, as I plot and scheme on how the fuck to leave the state, as I plot and scheme on how the fuck to leave the state. I'm so sick of seeing your face. I hate this small town. Why the fuck did I stay? How can I find happiness in place as I plot and scheme on how the fuck to leave the skate? Alright, let's record that bit. Plot and scheme. How can I find happiness in place as I plot and scheme? As I plot and scheme on town. Why the fuck did I stay? I'm so sick of seeing you. When I'm away from you, I can't pretend that I feel alone. When I'm away from you, I can't pretend that I'm alone. When we're both running to we're both running into each other on purpose. I know you wanna talk to me, but we're both running into each other on. I'm gonna stop there. That's what I did today. So yeah, a little studio sesh. Let's see, I'm gonna edit it right after, that's why I'm kind of stopping early. But let's hear what we have thus far, because I think it sounds pretty good. We're gonna open the song with maybe a hook. I'm so sick of seeing your face. I hate the small town. Where the fuck did I stay? How can I find happiness in place as I plot and scheme on how the fuck to leave the state? When we run into each other, I feel less alone, even though we never say a word. Seeing you's like seeing my ghost. Put it on my brain and I cannot. It's evident in my mind and not every time put on my feet. I swear I'm blue on mine, but everything you take away. Say it, like seeing my ghost. And then I'm just going to do a little basic, little center guitar for the intro. Ooh, and then maybe I could put this guy right here. Delete that. I'm so sick of seeing your face. I hate the small town word. Seeing you's like seeing my ghost. Put on you's like seeing my ghost. Put on my friend and I cannot you leave the state. When we run into each other, I feel less alone, even though we never say a word. Seeing you. This is now that I'm getting more of the song. Now it's like the fun stuff. It's like, oh, the hard thinking is over. Now I can like do the cool stuff. Play it with more energy. Add a fun thing here. Add a fun thing there. You know.
With more energy. Play it 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 with more energy. I'm so sick of seeing your face. I hate the small town. Why the fuck did I stay? But like usually stuff what I do right here. See, this is when I start like producing it. I'm so sick of seeing your like boom boom seeing your face. Okay, now I thought I was gonna quit, but hold on. I'm so sick of seeing your face. Seeing your face. I'm so sick of seeing your face. I'm so sick of seeing your face. I'm so sick of seeing your face. Your face. Hate this face. I'm so sick of seeing your face. I hate the small town. I'm so sick of seeing your face. I hate this. I'm so sick of seeing your face. You know, it'd be like when I really. These aren't the final vocals, of course. Like I didn't even mention that. Yeah, these are not the fucking final vocals by any means. Seeing your face. Seeing your face. Seeing your face. I hate the small town. Why the fuck did I stay? How can I find happiness in place as I plot and scheme another? Sneeze for one. I'm gonna set these to warp mode and then boost the tempo because maybe we can fuck with that. No, not lead. Okay, let's see what happens when we put it on my brain and I cannot. It's evident in my mind and every time. One thing that I like about Ableton that Logic doesn't have is you can press Command Z on like the tempo changes. Because if you set a different tempo in Logic, you're fucked if you don't remember the tempo. Also, like gain knobs, like that's like the #1 mixing tool is the gain little features. I like it on Logic because you have a tiny ass bar in Ableton, but on Logic. But you could at least like Control Z, Control Shift Z, and like undo, redo shit. Logic, but on Logic you have way more like of a grip on it. Put it on my brain. Talking about DAWs here, digital software that I'm working on. Put it on my brain and I'm so sick of seeing your face. I'm so sick of seeing your face. I hate the small town. Why the fuck did I stay? How can I find happiness in place as I plot and scheme on how the fuck you leave the state? On my brain and I cannot. It's I'm so sick of seeing your face. I hate the small town, where the fuck did I stay? How can I find happiness in place as I plot and scheme on how the fuck to leave the state? When we run into each other, I feel less alone, even though we never say a word. Put it on my brain and I cannot. It's evident in my mind and not. I'm so sick of seeing your face. I hate the small town.
Nah, I'll leave it where it was. It was fine.
I'm so sick of seeing your face. I hate the small town. Where the fuck did I stay? How can I alone, even though we never say?
Back. I'm gonna boost it up to 161.
I'm so sick of seeing your face. I hate the small town. Where the fuck did I stay? When we run into each other, I feel less alone, even though we never say a word. Seeing you's like seeing my ghost.
That's all fine. Purple and this looks like some Barney fucking shit, bro. I'll make this peach or something. Help the color scheme out here. Well, yeah. That's concluding the session. Like, this is just fucking around. This is usually how I start my ideas. For the most part, I'm usually a little more inspired and have a little more direction in what I'm writing, because I'll like feel a certain way. Right now I'm not feeling like a particular sort of way, so I'm just like making whatever, and then whatever comes out, just working with it. Like, songwriting is not going into the studio and saying, hey, I'm gonna make a song. It's like spending time at the desk and hoping that you catch the magic. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. It's like going fishing. You don't go out fishing saying, hey, I'm gonna go catch a fish. You say, I'm gonna go fishing. You say you're doing the act, not the result. Same sense here. I'm not going to write a song, I'm going to make music. And like, it could just be garbage, it could be whatever, but as long as you're writing, you're putting I read a lot of Rick Rubin's book and study the kind of philosophy and mindset that he has, and a lot of other creators have. Is like, I'm putting out my antenna for the creative ideas that the universe may have to like bestow upon me. If I didn't pull out my antenna tonight, I might not have got this idea, right? And who knows, maybe this idea might needed to have happened for me to write the next one, the way it was supposed to be written and stuff like that. It's just like, it all lines up. I feel like nothing is totally pointless at all, even if it's just shitting and farting and like making fucking noise. It's not about like what you're making is necessarily, but it's like, I'm saying the same thing over and over again. It's just like, this is going to make you the next banger, whatever. You know, you can write 500 songs. One of them's got to be at least somewhat halfway decent. There's no way you write 500 songs and all of them are ass, dude. That would take an actual skill. You'd have to very much like be skillful in trying to make 500 songs actually sound ass. So, yeah. I guess I'm trying to say quantity equals quality. But also don't throw shit in the air and like, you know, think that magic's gonna happen for every time you do that. You know, you still try and be reasonable. But yeah, J1, I don't know the structure of this at all. This is a very rough video, and it's probably gonna take me like 2 hours to edit this because of how fucking slow my computer is. And I can actually get some empathy on how slow my computer is with someone else. Like, that would feel awesome. Just to feel less alone in that. Anyways, thanks for watching. Put this on when you like want to relax, or you feel alone and you just want like a friend to be there, and like you're chilling with me in my fucking bedroom making my music. Like, we're just chilling. I guess that's kind of why I will make this for Those of you, like, I don't know what exact instances you would be putting me on in the background. I'm a yapper for sure. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you actually watch this whole fucking thing, you are like my best friend. Thank you so much. And reach out to me. You can DM me Instagram, email me at prod.novelin@gmail. Like, I have no problem giving you my number if you DM me and stuff. Like, I'm only saying that not to be like in any sort of way other than trying to express that I'm like homely and like humble. I am here to reach out and genuinely make a connection with anyone out there. Be friends with you. Talk, chat, fucking meet up, do shit, work shit, give advice, give me advice, talk about life, whatever. Shoot the shit. Anyways, I'm just rambling. I'll see you tomorrow.